So we already know it can be extremely hard to come out when you have accepting friends and family, and way harder to come out when you know people in your life are not accepting. Oh, the little snores. Something that I didn't think about before coming out was, so this includes me coming out as bisexual when I was like 14. I identify as pansexual, demisexual. Oh, anyway, and coming out as trans to a bunch of people when I was 20. One thing that I did not expect was to have a family member who I thought would be so accepting. When I came out as bisexual, they were like to me, "Are you sure? Could be a phase. If things were how they are now when I was younger, then I would have identified as bisexual probably, since everyone called me and my best friend a lesbian." To that, I was like, if you're not sexually or romantically attracted to that person, then you're not. And I said, if you think you would identify as that, if it was more accepted, then maybe you are. Because you can be romantically attracted to people without being sexually attracted to them as well. Anyway, around the time I came out as bisexual, I tried to come out as transgender, and I felt so brushed off from the bisexual comments. And when I was trying to talk about being a guy, it felt like this person wasn't hearing me at all. So I felt like I couldn't be like, I'm a guy. I was bringing up with how I was younger, and when I was like, oh, where is my peen? When I would see my twin brother go into the toilet, I was like, where's mine? Did it get cut off? And I feel like until you come out, sometimes you really don't know who is fully accepting. People may seem accepting and all, and when it comes to someone close to them coming out as anything, sometimes it's hard for people to register it or accept, which is no excuse, but it's something I didn't expect to encounter when I first came out at 14, and when I'd come out again at 20, I was kind of expecting it more, but it got to the point where I couldn't suppress who I was any longer. I just couldn't. So something you've got to be aware about before coming out to family or friends is that even though someone may seem to be accepting, they may not be fully accepting. It's sad. It's really hurtful. Sometimes with those people in our life who seem accepting and then aren't fully accepting when you come out to them, sometimes it just takes several in-depth conversations with them and really discussing it for them to understand and fully accept you. But the hard reality is, it is so hard and painful, and it just hurts having to explain your existence. But there is still hope.